everyone, it's Caileigh with Remax, and on today's video I am going to show you guys my top 5 favorite developments that are within walking distance to the Carvolth Exchange Center. This exchange center is Langley's largest transit route and provides people with service directly to Vancouver. We have a double-decker bus called the 555 that takes you down the express lane through Highway 1 over the Portman Bridge and to Lougheed Skytrain Station, where you can then catch the Skytrain with service to Vancouver. It's only $3 a day to park your car at this transit center. However, with these 5 favorite developments I've handpicked, you won't need to do that because they're all within walking distance. Now, before I dive into things, I will ask you guys to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and even better, that bell, so that you can help me get my content out to more awesome people like you. Alright, without further ado, let's jump in. In no particular order, I am going to recommend Yorkson by Quadra Homes. Now, Quadra's built a variety of different phases throughout the last few years in Willoughby, such as Yorkson Downs, Yorkson Creek South, and they are sprinkled throughout Willoughby. However, my number one favorite is their newest development called Yorkson Park, and this is situated directly across from the Carvolth Exchange Center. Here is the exact location of the newest Yorkson development, so you can see it right here as the red dot, and there's the Carvolth. So if you do like to sleep in and you work downtown, you can literally wait for the last second to roll out of bed and walk right over to the transit center. Here's the access point the 555 takes. There's the HOV lane that goes west down Highway 1 over the Portman Bridge and the Fraser River there to the Lougheed Skytrain Station. This development offers 600 housing units with commercial on the bottom of several buildings. It is a 10-acre site and it has a 1.3-acre park running between the buildings, and this is actually maintained by the township of Langley, which is awesome because you get to take advantage of spray park, amphitheater, lush green space without having to pay for it through your strata. Here's the site plan just to give you guys an overview of the whole development. You can see there's 10 condo buildings here, and then these are the 2 rows of townhomes here. This is the 1.3-acre parkland. Here are all the north-facing units. So this is where you're going to get the good views of the Golden Ears Mountain, and here is the roundabout heading into the Carvolth Exchange. On buildings F, C, and A, which run along 86th Street, that's where you're going to find the commercial units at the bottom. The condos range from 1 bedrooms all the way up to 3-bedroom units. The larger units are upwards of 2,000 square feet, so we find that these are a great option for downsizers that are selling their detached home but want to be all on one level. I'm going to share my screen with you guys and go over some of the features that Quadra provides with their Yorkson developments, specifically their newest one, Yorkson Park. On their website, they do a great job of pointing out their features, such as solarium balconies, so in the summertime you can fully open them or leave them shut in the winter, and they really do provide that secondary living space. Everyone gets quite a large storage locker, air conditioning and heat pumps, which is a major concern for buyers these days. After the couple summers we've had where we've tipped into the 40-degree range, AC is definitely on everyone's minds, and these units come built in with that. They're in every single room. Natural gas, so you do have that gas range stove for all the chefs out there. 2-car parking. In their newest development, they do have EV chargers, which I think is going to be something we desperately need in all the developments moving forward. So here's an active listing on the market. This is building A. Here's the commercial space on the bottom. So you can see it's beautiful quartz countertops, soft close shaker style cabinetry, beautiful oak flooring. Here's an example of the electric fireplace that are throughout the solariums. This glass casing can be fully retractable, so in the summer you can have some nice airflow going through it. In the winter you can button it up and turn the fireplace on. Yorkson Park, being the latest development, is the highest price per square foot. If you are still interested in learning about some of the other Quadra developments throughout Willoughby, you can reach out because those ones are going to be priced at a lower price per square foot, and again, those are comprised of condos and townhomes. Pick number 2 for best developments within walking of the Carvolth Exchange is Latimer Heights by Vesta Properties. This is a massive development in Langley. It's 74 acres and it's comprised of commercial, residential, boutique shops, green space, and it's home to Langley's first 2 towers. That's right, one is 34 stories and the second one is 26 stories, and I actually just saw an article that said they might be considering a 3rd tower. Of the residential units that they're offering, it's comprised of townhomes. So they have your traditional townhomes, rooftop townhomes, condo buildings, duplexes, row homes, and even single family homes. There's just such a wide variety for people to choose from based on their lifestyle needs. I'm going to pull up the site plan for you to give you a better idea of what goes where in the whole Latimer Heights village. Here are the high-rise towers just on the corner of 86th and 200th Street. Here are the mid-rise condo apartments, and they're going to be up to 6 stories high, followed by more apartments, office buildings, and the one thing that I wanted to point out that's pretty cool is they're also putting in a new elementary school right here. Like, these guys are literally creating their own walkable village, and I think it's great. And right next door there's going to be a future park, so they are making sure they're incorporating a lot of green space along with the housing and commercial units as well. To give you guys an idea of how good this location is, I'm going to pull it up on a map. So here's the Latimer Heights development. It's 4 minutes to the Carvolth Exchange. It's 7 minutes to the Golden Ears Bridge, which has access to the Tri-Cities. It takes you right across to Maple Ridge Pitt Meadows, where you can branch off to Poco, Coquitlam, and Port Moody. It is a 4-minute drive to the Trans-Canada Highway exit on 200th, and 200th Street is a major roadway through Langley. There's 3 main highway access points that are within 6 minutes of each other. 202 access point, which is what the Carvolth bus loop uses, but you have to be 2 people in the car or more. It's an HOV access point. 200th Street is 4 minutes away from Latimer, and the newly opened 216th highway overpass is also only 6 minutes away, and this provides access to Abbotsford within 30 minutes, depending on traffic. This is going to be a game changer for Langley, especially with the new high-rise towers. It's in a fantastic location, and I think there'll be great resale value. It's definitely one to consider if you are looking to move to Langley, specifically the Willoughby Heights neighborhood. Pick number 3 is Zetter Place by Landstone Homes. Landstone Homes are local builders that used to focus more on custom craftsman homes, and they're now turning into more of the multifamily residential sector. This townhome complex is comprised of 82 units ranging from 2 bedrooms to 4 bedrooms, and they have beautiful West Coast modern architecture that really makes them stand out from all other townhomes in the area, in my opinion. This complex also runs along Yorkson Creek, which is environmentally sensitive area, and it can't be touched. And there's a trail that runs all throughout Yorkson Creek. This townhome complex does have some units that back onto the creek and the trail, and they have stunning interiors as well. This is obviously one of the larger floor plans here, and again, I do like that warm West Coast modern feel that this townhome certainly has. Beautiful quartz countertops. This one has forced air heating system as well, which a lot of townhomes don't have. So Zetter Place is right here, and again the Carvolth Exchange Loop right here, so it's a quick hop, jump, and a skip to get to your transit center. Zetter Place is also walking distance to numerous schools, the closest one being Yorkson Middle, and the closest elementary school being Willoughby Elementary. Peter Ewart Middle and REW Secondary that are all close by as well. I just wanted to point out too their amenity center, so it's actually an outdoor park, and they have a really cool outdoor fire pit as well. So sometimes you don't need all the bells and whistles of a big amenity center, and having usage of outdoor park space like this is a low cost, and therefore the strata fees on this one are quite reasonable as well. Top pick number 4 is, if you're not into the townhomes but you're not quite ready for that detached home, a row home is a great option, and I have the perfect location for you. Parkside Row Homes, built by Infinity Properties. These are a collection of 36 row homes. So these are non-stratified row homes, meaning you own your own home. There's no strata corporation. You're responsible for the maintenance of your property. Parkside offers fourplexes and duplexes, and they're 20 feet wide and 2-story tall, so you get that wider feel. These do have rec rooms below with a full bed and bath, so if you do have long-term guests or a pesky teenager, it's kind of nice to have an additional space below for them to go. You get a private backyard and also a detached garage with a car pad beside it. And they sit directly across from Yorkson Community Park and Yorkson Middle. These were built in 2014, and I will give you an idea of a typical layout. So this one's actually on the market right now. You can see you walk into the main floor, which I really like, and you have a big open concept living space, kitchen area. Below it's a massive rec room, bedroom, and full bathroom. Upstairs you have the 3 bedrooms as well. So this is the duplex style one. So there's just 2 attached, but there are rows of 4 as well. Beautiful finishings too. You've got the laminate flooring, natural gas fireplace. It's the forced air heating system. Lots of natural light that comes through, especially on the duplex style ones, obviously. So this is a really beautiful product. And again, it's kind of a bonus because you don't have a strata fee. That does come with a little bit of precaution as well, because you are responsible for maintaining the exterior of your unit, just as you would be with a single family detached. However, you are still attached, so we call it a party wall, and that's what separates you from your neighbor. When things come up that need to be replaced, such as the roof and the siding, you are fully responsible for your own unit. Again, there's no contingency fund that your strata fees would go into, because there are no strata fees. I'll give you an idea of just how good this location is by showing you my map. So here in the orange dot is the development. It's right in here, the 36 units. Directly across on 84th Street, we have Yorkson Middle School right here, followed by Yorkson Community Park. A very short distance to the Carvolth Exchange Loop right here. You can see Willoughby Elementary is at 208th and 80th, and then there's also Peter Ewart and REW Mountain Secondary right here. And another fun fact is that on 200th and 80th Street, we have the Langley Events Center. So if you are a hockey fan like me, that's where the Vancouver Giants play out of. Top pick number 5 is if you are looking for that detached property, but you also want to be in a close proximity to a transit center and great schools. Fox Ridge Homes has 3 different developments throughout Willoughby that are great options. Their newest one is called Westbrook. However, the one that's closest to the Carvolth Center is called Willoughby West. Fox Ridge is a Qualico company, which is a major player in the development game. Now, these are homes that range from 2,500 to 2,800 square feet. Beautiful finishings. They mostly have detached garage, and they also have options with a suite in them. So if you are looking to get into a detached home, you might be worried about the payments. A detached home with a suite is not a bad option to consider, and you may be surprised how much you can get for rent these days that really limit the amount of mortgage stress that you're going to have to take on. To give you an idea of proximity, I've just pulled up a recent home that's for sale in the Fox Ridge development for Willoughby West, and here you can see this is where the majority of the detached homes are. The Carvolth Exchange is right here, so it might be a little bit of a stretch in terms of walking distance, but it's a development that I would definitely consider if you want to be close to the Carvolth Center, but also need a detached property. Here's an idea of a Fox Ridge home that's currently actually on the market, and I'll just pull up a floor plan here so you can see that you get the open concept family living room kitchen area with big nice island, and then below you have the suite. So this one does have a built-in suite, some do not, but that's a great income helper. You can see the separate entry right there, and then upstairs we have our standard 3 bedrooms. So this again is a great community to be in, and one that I think will hold its value simply due to the builders and the proximity to all the major transit routes in Langley. All right, that's it for my top 5 picks for developments that are within walking distance to Langley's largest transit route, the Carvolth Exchange Center. If you guys have any questions about any of the developments I went over, please don't hesitate to reach out. Or if you just want more information on Willoughby Heights in general, I'm your girl. I'm always happy to help. I have a Calendly link below where you can book a consultation call with me. We can chat about buying, selling, or just real estate in general. Thanks again for watching. Reminder to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys soon.